a shot. I'm out to make the best out of what I present, and you see me make $1 out of 15 cents. Man, to maintain is my main aim. Step aside while I do my thing. I'm knowing that y'all can't hang. Still the best when I do it, ain't nothing about to change, man. To maintain is my main aim. Step aside while I do my thing. I'm knowing that y'all can't hang. Still the best when I do it, ain't nothing about to change, man.
The bag of tricks has been bought out for this one, baby.
NBA Live 2005.
G-Unit makes the crowd get live. So put on your A game, crush your competition, let the best man win. Cause if it's me against you, toe to toe, blow for blow, I can guarantee you gon' lose. We make the crowd get live. So put on your A game, crush your competition, let the best man win. Cause if it's me against you, toe to toe, blow for blow, I can guarantee you gon' lose.
Watch out, I got my shoestrings tied. I'm wicked inside. You should see me when I'm flying from the free throw line. We ain't on the playground. See it's rules to this game. Shaking with the crossover, then I move through the lane. You looking at the clock while I'm looking for the rock. Ain't a player who can stop this killer jump shot, and I still got hops. So go on, give me props. If you bring it in here, I bet you get dropped.
G-Unit makes the crowd get live. So put on your A game, crush your competition, let the best man win. Cause if it's me against you, toe to toe, blow for blow, I can guarantee you gon' lose. We make the crowd get live. So put on your A game, crush your competition, let the best man win. Cause if it's me against you, toe to toe, blow for blow, I can guarantee you gon' lose.
Watch out, I got my shoestrings tied. I'm wicked inside. You should see me when I'm flying from the free throw line. We ain't on the playground. See it's rules to this game. Shaking with the crossover, then I move through the lane. You looking at the clock while I'm looking for the rock. Ain't a player who can stop this killer jump shot, and I still got hops. So go on, give me props. If you bring it in here, I bet you get dropped.
G-Unit makes the crowd get live. So put on your A game, crush your competition, let the best man win. Cause if it's me against you, toe to toe, blow for blow, I can guarantee you gon' lose. We make the crowd get live. So put on your A game, crush your competition, let the best man win. Cause if it's me against you, toe to toe, blow for blow, I can guarantee you gon' lose. G-Unit makes the crowd get live. So put on your A game, crush your competition, let the best man win. Cause if it's me against you.
Coming to you live from the Conseco Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, it's the Indiana Pacers and the Memphis Grizzlies. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's listen in as the starting lineup is introduced.
Starting at forward, Jonathan Bender. Starting at guard, Jamal Tinsley. Starting at the other guard, Richie Miller. Starting at the other forward, Brian Cardinal. Starting at center, Jeff Foster. The coach, Rick Carlisle.
Indiana controls the ball, and they're headed up the floor. Tinsley shakes it with a crossover. Can't get it to fall. Swift with it. Ignoring the head fake, played right where he is by Bender. Setting it up on the left. Sound defensive effort by Trybansky. Cardinal being played by Barnes. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the Grizzlies. Down to 2. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Down to 1. It's a shot clock violation committed by the Pacers.
They have to do a better job of executing their offensive sets.
Great hustle by the defense. Wells gets it off. Drops the long 2. And it's good. Foster pulls up with the bucket and the foul.
That's his first personal team foul, number 1. Shooting 1 for Indiana, Jeff Foster.
The Pacers able to add one more from the line for a three-point play. The Grizzlies with nice ball distribution. Comes up with 2.
Trabansky able to hit even with a hand in his face.
Trabansky with the interception.
That turnover was a direct result of his outstanding defensive play.
Tinsley comes up with the steal.
He got his hand on it and just took it away from him.
The Pacers trail by 3. Sora in heavy traffic hits for 2. He sets up on the left side. Miller from downtown. No good from three-point land. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block it, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough.
Tipped home.
He had great position that time and tapped it in.
The Grizzlies giving their opposition no room to move. 10 seconds to get a shot off. The Pacers trail by 4. Trabansky shooting. The score is 14-8.
They had the right idea on the alley-oop. They just didn't execute. There was no connection that time.
A terrific interception by Tinsley. Swift with the pressure. Hits the 2. Tinsley right up on his man. The spin. The Grizzlies open up a 6-point advantage. Tinsley goes to the crossover, fires from downtown. The 3 is off the mark. Barnes made that a difficult shot from outside.
He did a nice job of challenging the shooter.
Swift is able to draw the foul.
That's his first personal team foul, number 1.
From down low, hits the hook shot.
Another big basket. They're doing a nice job protecting the lead.
We've seen very solid offensive production during this stretch. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Sent back by Barnes.
A rejection is a great way to inspire your team.
Well, you can tell he's feeling it on defense. Trabansky allowing no movement by his man. Barnes called for guarding the paint. That's a defensive 3-second violation. The other team shoots a technical. Cardinal hits the free throw. Fires from the perimeter. The delivery by Tinsley. Able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
Backing down. Foster from in close. Hits the finger roll. kept away from the basket by Bender. The Grizzlies have a 6-point lead. Sets it up. Miller with no one around him. Tinsley with the delivery. Well, Czar, they keep leaving players uncovered.
They did not look sharp defensively on that play.
Rejected by Cardinal. Well, that was a very impressive defensive play.
His man is going to think twice before attempting another shot.
Barnes with the jumper gets it to go from the right of the circle. Setting it up on the right. Tinsley charged with the offensive foul, his first personal. Sura with a solid defensive play to stop the penetration.
He anticipated the drive and stayed in front of his man.
Bender with a smothering defense. Sura in traffic.
The Grizzlies able to hit the mid-range jumper tonight. They've gotten a lot of their offense from that distance.
Powers it through. Jeff Foster. He shoots. Yes. Tinsley from close range. Wells getting away with the contact.
His man had him that time with the pump fake, but failed to make the shot and didn't get the call either. He was lucky that time.
Foster moving inside, on the mark with that jumper. He elevates. The Grizzlies go up by 7. Cardinal surrounded. The Pacers trail by 5. Tribansky with the jump shot. The feed by Barnes. Tinsley bringing it up court. Foster at the rim. They've used their last foul.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Good on the first.
Who's got the shooter?
Foster makes both free throws.
Into the game for Memphis, number 7.
No shot clock now as time winds down. Swift puts it up. Wells with the setup.
The solid offensive display continues. The defense needs to make some adjustments if they're going to turn this game around.
About 12 seconds left on the clock. Swift stays on his feet. Foster at the basket. The first quarter is in the books. The Grizzlies lead by 5. They're off to a nice start offensively.
They need to keep this up for 3 more quarters.
Yo, it's your favorite band, Wild Bunch. NBA Live 2005. EA Sports, baby. It's in the game.
Wells directing traffic from the left side. Jumper is good.
It's a very bad sign for the other team when he gets hot. They need to make some defensive adjustments and try to keep the ball out of his hands.
He sets up on the right. Sura came up with a lazy pass.
He deserved all the credit that time. Perfect anticipation of the pass. He just stepped in and stole it.
On the mark with the turnaround. Indiana is making an effort defensively, but the other team is on fire from the field.
They're hitting tough shots, Marv. This team needs to
Blocks it. Barnes is really feeling it defensively.
That block should send the message to the other team.
With the pull-up, the Grizzlies go up by 11.
Wells with a nice find. That was good court vision to locate his teammate for the assist.
Foster posting up.
To number 7, Jermaine O'Neal. That's his
The
first
defensive
personal
foul
team
committed by
foul,
O'Neal.
number 1.
Personal foul number 1. Makes the first.
Stick a body on it.
Foster gets them both. Setting it up on the right. Foster is called for reaching in. That's 2 personals on him.
Jeff Foster.
What's the matter, ref? I got your whistle?
A lot of players getting touches on the Grizzlies. Swift with the assist. Here's Tinsley. Misses the hook shot. The Grizzlies are very active right now at the defensive end.
They're grabbing every rebound and playing with a lot of energy.
Tinsley advances the ball. Tinsley right at the basket. Drops 2 in from close range. Watched very closely by Tinsley. Rains the turnaround. Swift with a very poor defensive effort.
He seemed to almost give up on that play.
O'Neal working the post. Hook shot's good.
Barnes with a nice look to set up the finish. He's getting his teammates involved.
The 2's no good. Controls another rebound. Sura tees it up. The Grizzlies open up a 15-point advantage.
Cardinal is shooting 62% from the field.
With the jumper, the Grizzlies are ahead by 17. Advances up court. Cardinal pulling up from the perimeter. Hits the 3.
Tinsley is able to distribute the ball for the assist. A good look on that play.
He sets up on the right. He tees it up. Yes!
Wells knew he had his defender at a disadvantage and went in for the bucket.
Can't hit for 2. Tinsley not able to answer at the other end. The shot counted for 2.
O'Neal knew his defender wasn't going to stop him and took full advantage of the mismatch.
Comes up with 2.
The Grizzlies are the better team so far and show no signs of letting up. Don't expect them to fall asleep and let them back in.
Hits it from the left of the circle.
O'Neal.
Foster rises up. Yes! The Pacers come up with an answer on the offensive end. Setting it up on the right. Here's Sura. Can't get it to drop from the top of the circle.
Bender uses height advantage over the shooter to force the tough shot and the miss.
He shoots. O'Neal with a nice block. He looked very sharp in that play. He's really getting into it defensively. Cardinal bothered by Barnes. Barnes with the foul. That's his first personal, second team foul. He gets it to fall.
Let's box out.
2 for 2. Wells with the shot. Wells is 6 for 8 from the field. Launches it from downtown. The setup by Tinsley. With a man challenging him, he's able to drain it. A good job that time by Miller. Soares sets it up on the right side. Hits the turnaround. The defender not able to prevent him from getting the basket that time.
It's an uphill battle for that man in this matchup. He's too much for him to handle.
Tinsley with the notion to fire. Hits for 2. O'Neal closely guarded. The Grizzlies lead by 15.
Left in the second quarter.
The Grizzlies continue to do an exceptional job of playing pressure defense.
The other team has turned the ball over numerous times.
The Grizzlies open up a 17-point advantage. Wells with solid defense. Cardinal from down low. The assist by Tinsley. Setting it up. The Pacers not falling for any fakes, just staying home in front of their man. Makes the turnaround. Cardinal elevates. The Pacers trail by 15. Able to hit. Sets it up. Can't hit from depth, tips it in. Nicely done. Just under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Barnes on the pull-up. Comes up empty. O'Neal, little room to move. Puts it in from close range. Tinsley with the ball. Loose ball, out of bounds. Spinning, blocked by O'Neal. The shot clock is not a factor now. He puts it up, hits the 2. Well, there was quite a defensive statement by O'Neal. Out of bounds, the loose ball last touched by the Grizzlies. Puts it up from the perimeter. Well, at the half, the Grizzlies lead by 16.
They've blown this game wide open, playing outstanding basketball. The other team has to be embarrassed by the halftime score.
Here are the key players at the half.
Joystick, second player getting it. I could be Shaquille O'Neal, free throws hitting them, back them down, post them up, cross them over, show them up, take that man to the cup, make that point and throw him up. Ain't no time for celebrating, fast break with Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin.
never took a beating either. Beat a man by 20 points, probably say computer cheating.
Wells sets it up near the top. The Pacers are all over their opponents. Wells played by Tinsley. The Grizzlies lead by 18. Sent away by O'Neal. Foster, low in the post, hits the finger roll.
They saw an opportunity to run a post play and took advantage.
Cardinal is staying right in front of his man. The Grizzlies go up by 18. Counted for two. The Pacers come up with an answer on the offensive end. Cardinal knocks it away. He puts one up, comes up with two. The other team is on quite a run.
The defense has been solid, Marv, but it hasn't been enough. They need to be careful here, Marv. The other team is doing a great job of playing the passing lane.
Shot clock is down to 5. Miller from point-blank range drills it for the three-point play opportunity.
Team foul number 1. To the line for 1, Richie Miller.
Miller able to complete a three-point play. Advances up court. Sura out of the crowd on the mark with that jumper. Barnes playing stiff defense. Cardinal for the three. Good for three.
They're making things happen on defense.
Yes, they've been very impressive thus far. Cardinal being guarded closely. Tinsley with the find. With the pull-up, they've played well in this game. They have a comfortable lead. Some of the credit has to go to their head coach.
Hubie Brown is considered one of the game's great basketball minds. After his first stint as an NBA coach, he spent years running coaching clinics and working in the broadcast booth. He's back in the league now, and his coaching is making a big difference with this.
What a play! Jermaine O'Neal brings it up court. Wells, not a lot of space. The Grizzlies have a 14-point lead. Setting it up on the left. Miller from three-point territory. The three doesn't go. Sets it up. O'Neal releasing. The Grizzlies lead by 16. Tinsley handling. Lays it home.
Tinsley.
Advances up court. A defensive wall put up by Foster. Jumper is good. Tinsley directing traffic from the left side. With the jumper, good from the post.
Foster was calling for the ball down low, got the pass, and made the shot.
Cardinal gives him no room. Doesn't get the long two. Here's another look, Czar. The Pacers giving the opposition no room to move side to side. Nice ball movement from the Pacers. Barnes rejects that shot. The delivery by Cardinal.
The Pacers passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint.
Wells advances the ball. Barnes lets it go. It is not good from the baseline.
Cardinal didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
No good from three-point land.
Memphis looks determined to dominate the defensive boards. They've continued to do a nice job of limiting second chance opportunities.
Hits for two.
Sura drains the contested shot over the bigger man. What a shot that was, Marv.
He sets up on the left side.
2 minutes remaining in the third
He
quarter.
elevates.
Tinsley is shooting 50% from the floor.
The Grizzlies open up a 14-point advantage.
The Grizz are maintaining their double-digit lead by moving the basketball and playing solid team defense.
Foster is fouled and early charge to O'Neal.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Covered tight by Swift. Only 5 left on the shot clock. It's good with the clock winding down. Wells with the ball. From the paint, sinks the hook shot. The Grizzlies trading baskets with their opponents on that play.
Two competitive teams going at each other, Marv. That's what the fans came to see.
The ball is kept moving by Indiana. Tinsley from up close. They are now over the limit.
They are now in the penalty.
First shot is good. He makes them both. The shot erased by Bender. Miller working from the middle with the shot.
To number 7, Jermaine O'Neal.
O'Neal gets called for the foul and picks up his third. Miller misses on that one. He's 1 of 2. Sura with no room to breathe. Sura is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. It's good.
There's enough time for them to get a 2-for-1 if they hurry.
Here's Tinsley. The 3 is off the mark. Finger roll's good. Puts it up from downtown. Hits it for 3. They've switched the shot clock off. "11 seconds to go in this quarter. Totally shut down by O'Neal. 5 left on the clock. Sends it back. Loose ball, last touched by the Grizzlies. Three quarters through this game, the Grizzlies lead by 13.
This is serious business. Y'all ready to get hyped or what? We're right about now, the dock end. This housing is set center stage, pumping it just like this. A little something for the brethren with intellect to truly understand it. It's like a message from the one who's getting candid. Making a mark on the strength with rhyme ain't like nothing. When you're pumping, something that's bumping, did it. Cause it's like I had to make one better than the last one. Closer mistake, none. But something new was needed in the mix too. Make it that I would think you couldn't be made to invade certain areas, no other jurisdiction.
Cardinal gets into the paint. Shoots from downtown. Drains the three. Wells with the jumper.
He is stroking it. He's above 80%.
The Grizzlies have had a spectacular game and continue to show the touch.
Once they get on a roll, they're very tough to beat. Defensive pressure is the only remedy.
Wells setting it up on the left side. Played straight on by Tinsley.
Pacers foul to number 11, Jamal Tinsley.
Team foul number 1 picked up by the Pacers. Good on the first. Wells sinks them both. Miller with defenders all over him. Can't hit for two. Barnes with the jump shot. It's good from the right of the circle.
The Grizz are looking to blow this game open in the fourth and put it away.
Miller handling. Tinsley launching from downtown. Misfires from three. Knocked away by Swift. Jumpers off the mark. O'Neal comes down with it.
We're seeing some great positioning by the defender tonight.
Wells elevates and shoots. The Grizzlies go up by 16. Brings it up court. Wells with the nice strip.
He forced them to cough it up, and they're off and running.
Here's Sora, makes the turnaround. They're having a very difficult time containing the other team.
They're moving well on defense, but it's tough to slow down a team that's on a roll.
Cardinal pulls up. The Pacers trail by 16. Wells bringing it up court. They move it around the offensive end. The Grizzlies open up an 18-point advantage. Pulling up, the two's no good.
Memphis has to be pleased with their continued effort on the defensive boards.
Drops the long two. He finds the bottom of the net, even with a man right up on him. That was an impressive shot by O'Neal. launches from the perimeter. The three is off the mark. The spin. Oh, what a block. The Grizzlies to whistle for the defensive 3-second violation.
That's a costly mistake, Mark.
They have to watch their defensive positioning. Cardinal hits the free throw. Cardinal is met by Barnes. Sora is not buying. He's making it difficult with that tight defense. Miller rises up, gets it to go with the clock winding down. Counted for two.
Foul, that's a foul.
10 on the shot clock.
5 seconds, yo.
3 to get it off. Clock's at 2. Hits for 2. A very fortunate shot that time.
He didn't have a choice there. It was either throw it up or turn it over on the shot clock violation. He made the right choice.
Played out in front by Cardinal. Barnes shooting. The Grizzlies have an 18-point lead. O'Neal gets to the shot from behind. Swift setting up down low. The Grizzlies have a 20-point lead. Setting it up. Tinsley lets it go from the perimeter. Good for 3. Wells with the notion to fire, hits the 2. Cardinal in heavy traffic nails the jumper. Cardinal contests the shot, sinks the jumper. Advances up court.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Miller tries from downtown, hits it for 3. Sora with the ball. He tees it up. The Grizzlies lead by 18.
Wells is doing a terrific job right now of setting up his teammates. If they just keep moving, he'll find them.
O'Neal with the block.
Help out. Help.
Swift moving inside, hits the jumper. Looking for the open man. With the pull-up, the dish off by Tinsley. That's another assist for him.
He's doing a great job of finding his teammates and feeding them the ball where they can score.
Barnes in traffic. It's good from the left of the circle. Miller elevates the feed by Foster. Picked off by Foster. Sets it up. Miller challenged by Sura. Able to hit.
They are benefiting from their hot shooter and should keep going back to him. He's hit 4 in a row for them now.
Hits the turnaround. The shot clock is off as they play this out. Setting it up on the left. Tinsley saves the loose ball.
Offensive foul to number 11, Jamal Tinsley.
There's the horn, and this one is over.
The Grizz protected the lead and played solid defense.
It was an excellent all-around performance.
Okay, listen.
Here is tonight's player of the game.
And every time I'm in a building, I mean business. So I guess that's
Here are the stats for tonight's game.
I'm not one of them dudes that y'all used to hearing. I'm one of them dudes you gonna have to get used to fearing. Cause just when y'all think my music nearing its peak, I dig deep and beat the song I was on last week. So ahead of my time, I can't wear a watch in less than a second. The minute
Here are the stats for tonight's game.
then the glass break, then the band pop. I'm a major leaguer, y'all pitching in a sandlot. I'm in a different division, you still spitting? I call flungy to the whole booth sickens. You can't cure the raw I release from my tongue. I don't need a whole track, just a beat from a drum. I'm on my way to being the greatest of all time. Y'all remember what I said in the fourth line? No, EA Sports, yeah. Carolina Pride, y'all.